Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lucifer here, business and spiritual consultant, also known as Seth, talking to you about business and spirituality. And you're probably wondering, what is Lucifer doing on Earth? Well, let me tell you, he's talking about everything the Earth is made of, which is what? Business and spirituality. Yes, sir, Bob. Okay, so let's go here, man. So, um, I'm getting a little bit of backlash. From my last videos. And I don't care. You want to know why? Because I'm not saying stupid shit. Because the reason why I don't care is because if you take the time to take into consideration what I just said, it might help you out in your everyday life. That's why I don't care. So, anyways, man, I'm seeing double. Let me put my glasses on. I hate putting my glasses on because all the glare, you can barely see my eyes. It's just glare galore. It's very annoying. So, yeah. There's, like I said in my last video, because we kind of went off track. I want to stay in the same line as a demon love triangle, because we are in the middle. I think right now there's another war going on, women versus men. There's a war going on here. It's not just Palestine and the Hamas and the guys over there doing all kinds of shit. It's not just those guys that's at war. There's a spiritual war. There's the chosen ones versus the cults. There's people versus people. There's race, white versus black. And now there is an obvious, clear women versus men debate junction. I call it a war. A kerfuffle. That word makes me laugh. I have no idea. I don't even know what it means. Kerfuffle. I don't even know how to spell it. So, anyways, yeah, there's an obvious war versus men versus women. I'm Lucifer, so I don't really. I don't see things. Yeah, look, man. Look, I'm not rich. I'm dead broke. I ain't gonna lie. I'm dead broke right now, bro. But that's because I'm not doing shit. So I'm dead broke right now. And to be honest, I feel like it's very unfair to say that there's like no women at all that's gonna give you a chance if you ain't got no money. I feel like that's a bit harsh. And like I said, I believe in the laws of attraction. Like I've said before, I'm a firm believer in the laws of attraction. I'm a firm believer in physics. I believe that physics, laws of attraction, arcane knowledge all coincide together. I don't think science and magic is two different things. I merge both. I use physics, logic, psychology in order to understand what I'm doing, in order to see if what I'm doing makes any kind of sense, if I'm acting crazy, if I'm losing my fucking mind, yada yada yada, blah blah effing blah. So, in my dimension, things don't work like everybody says it does. I feel like men are disgusting. Men are disgusting because you go to the gym, You take some steroids, some anabolics, some fucking swole juice. You take some swole juice. You go to the gym, get yourself a nice haircut, get yourself some tattoos, so you look like you're a man. It would seem that you're a man, and then you finish doing all that training, going through all that pain with your fucking needles in your body. I got tattoos too. I don't, and then you use all that toughness. You use it to combat women. I have a problem with that. I have a serious fucking problem with it. I don't in I don't think people understand what they're looking at when they're looking at something, man. I mean, like, look, just if these YouTube videos were made by people that was like 140 pounds, scrawny, just like me, not that good looking, just regular fucking people, those videos would look a lot more, it would make more sense. I would understand where the guy is standing from. But it's weird for people, because the thing is, this is all gonna make sense at the end. So the thing is, these people decided to become activists for men's mental health. Let's put it that way. And no pun intended, no offense meant. Like Andrew Tate, right? Like, so Andrew Tate spent all his life training, struggling, trained, and the result of all that training is the guy calling all kinds of women bitches, throwing all kinds of B-word bitches all the fucking time. That's the only thing he's done. He doesn't do shit. Andrew Tate literally never does anything. Andrew Tate is a lazy bum. Andrew Tate's a lazy bum. He never does anything. Who's ever seen Andrew Tate do anything at all? I've never, like, the guy, he's an actor. And the thing that gets me, I mean, you can be offended by this as much as you want, but you can't say I'm lying. So you woke up one day and you decided to be like, I'm gonna go train hardcore to stand up to women. Oh shit. I mean, like, that's fucked up, man. And there's like a bajillion of them. Like, most of the YouTube videos, that's what you see. I think there's like one. I saw one podcast where the guy looked normal, but I hated that podcast too, because the guy's a little bitch. Pardon my language. But listen, mister, I'm sure you're a great person, but you're acting like a bitch. And I'm going to tell you why you're acting like a bitch. Because I can honestly see in your face that you're acting the way you're acting with the ladies on your panel because you got security. You're on a revenge trip. These people are not trying to help out men. They're on a revenge trip. They're on a revenge trip for all the time that they got fucking rejected. Okay? These people are they're fucking losers. They're fucking losers. Look, I'm in no position to judge anybody. I'm in no position to judge anybody, but at the end of the day, I'm still right. These people are losers, man. Like, you're listening to a bunch of beta males acting like alpha males, bro. Like, they're a bunch of beta males, bro. They're people. Those people are people that in real life they're not built like that. They don't have that charm. They don't have that swag. They're not built like that. They're not built that way. Because because the thing is, there's people everywhere, man. Like, go to a business event, go to a networking event, bro. Like hang around at the beach. People don't like that, man. People don't act like that at all. I mean, there are some people, some real people that act like that, man. But in real life, true, because of all this garbage. And it actually works because the men and the women are following the trends that are presented to them. This is absurd. Like, we are worse than sheep. Like, a sheep would not follow us down this cliff. I guarantee you, a sheep would look at humanity while humanity is throwing itself down the cliff. The way that humanity is throwing itself down the cliff, the sheep will not follow. I'm talking about a real physical sheep here, not human sheep. And it's pathetic because a lot of people are falling for it, man. Like a lot of people fall for that shit. And unfortunately, it's young people that are getting this information. And the thing that makes it fucked up, I can say this, but this is all my opinion. And the reason, let me explain why this is all my opinion. Because at the end of the day, the women are acting exactly like the women that these guys are talking about. Why? Because the women are being led to act this way, and the men act like that because other men tell them to act like that. So at the end of the day, I'm wrong. At the end of the day, I'm the one that's wrong. Why? Because everybody's playing their part. Everybody's playing their part. Women are acting or accepting all of the garbage philosophy that's being thrown at them, and so are the men. So the men and the women still end up together at the end of the day, because they are exactly who they pretend to be, so it all works out. At the end of the day, it all fucking works out. So it's messed up. It's really messed up, man, because it's just like it's a bunch of sheeple. It's a bunch of sheeple. It's just sheeple, man. It's just everybody's a sheeple. So, anyways, so I might take off my glasses, put my glasses on a lot because my eyes start going like this if I don't put my glasses on. So yeah, man. It's very interesting that you would waste all that time. You would waste all that energy and effort just to end up being an activist for like dudes value. Like how I value activists, whatever you call it. I don't even know what to call it. No pun intended, no offense meant. I don't know. What I would have done, Spirit just asked me, well, what would you have done? I don't know. I not that. I would be doing 3 billion other things than that. Unless it was an actual real problem. Like, let's say laws of attraction didn't exist. Yeah, I would probably do the same shit. I'm not gonna lie. If the laws of attraction didn't exist, if reality didn't exist, yeah, I'd do the same shit. But thanks Lucifer's grace, I don't have to do that. So so yeah, it's just I find it's pathetic, man. It's pathetic. It's pathetic, man. Like you can't be swole like that with all your fucking tattoos and your gel in your fucking hair. You're looking all fresh. Like you actually look fresh for what you're about to do, but you're about to berate a bunch of women, but you made yourself look good to go berate a bunch of women and shit, right? And that's what. Like, anyways, man, I'm just look, man. Look, all I'm saying is don't fall for these fucking stupid fucking ass videos, man. They're a bunch of actors. They're just actors, man. Like, I fell for it. I fell for Andrew Tate. I fell for Andrew Tate. I didn't know. Pause. Hey, yo, moment. I was fooled by Andrew Tate. I was bamboozled by Andrew Tate. And I didn't like him at first, man. I fucking hated his guts. But, at some point I was kind of like, well, okay, maybe I'm doing too much. And the dude's kind of funny. The dude is kind of funny. But now I'm back to, man, screw this guy. For obvious reasons, because this guy, so listen, this guy's sitting there, he's talking about Aiden Ross. Look, I'm going to sound petty. It's true. I'm going to sound petty. I'm going to sound very bad right now. And I don't care, because I need to get this off my chest. It's going to sound bad, but I need to get it off my chest, because that's just how it is. I don't have kids to talk to. I don't have my parents. I don't have nobody. All right. I mean, I live with my parents. They're here. We don't really talk. So I don't, this is as much human interaction I get in a day. This fucking YouTube channel, I know people outside, but I don't feel like hanging around with motherfuckers. So anyways, like, and people don't like me, to be quite honest. I mean, people like me, but if you're a criminal or a rapist, you probably don't like me, so, because I'm a snitch on you. If you rape somebody, I'm going to snitch on you. I'm a snitch. If you rape somebody, I'm going to fucking snitch. I'm going to snitch like there's no fucking tomorrow. I'm going to snitch on you, your mama, your daddy, your friends. Everybody's got to go. Everybody got to go. The whole generation got to go. So yeah, people like me, but since people are more inclined or have more affinity for urban culture, they have a tendency to not gravitate towards me because I'm a snitch on you. Like, so it makes sense. But anyway, what was I saying? But anyways, man, like, so this is how I, exude emotions, lingering emotions in me, and lingering energies in me. So, I don't, if where was I going with this? How can I say this properly? Anyways, I didn't really, I wasn't fucking with Andrew. And then I liked him a little bit. I was fucking with him. Because he was about, it felt like he was about that life for a second. For a second, it felt like he was about that life. Because the thing, somebody needs to tell Andrew Tate to sit his butt down. Because he's overstepping himself. He's overstepping himself. He didn't do shit, and he's still not doing shit. He hyped himself up He hyped himself up. He hyped up the news. He hyped up the media and ended up bitching out. And now he's sitting in his house calling everybody a bitch. Sit your butt down. Sit your fucking butt down, bro. Like you failed your mission. You got owned. You got wrecked by the Matrix. Shut the fuck up. You got wrecked, bro. You got fucking wrecked, bro. You got wrecked, bro. Like, if that shit was real in the first fucking place, because all that whole shit could have been fake. That whole thing, that whole going to jail thing could have been fake. It could have been fake because, and it was made specifically to take attention away from me. This was built to take the attention away from what I was doing. That's it and that's all. That's it and that's all, because I'm a very influential person. I'm a very influential. I have the power of influence. I don't influence people personally, but my voice and my spiritual strength and spiritual power has a lot of influence over the world. So, and before you ask, I do things to help out, worldly speaking, of course. Because people have come to me, we're going to go back to Andrew Tate in a second. People have come to me a lot asking me, well, why don't you save the world? It's not that easy, I mean, like, and I'm not going to tell you that that's what I'm doing anyways, because it's dangerous. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. And I don't want you to go through all you have to go through when you're somebody that wanted to save the world, because that's when you get spiritually attacked. That's when the gremlins start coming out the woodworks. That's when you start going to jail often. That's when you end up going to hospitals. That's when people just let you. I don't want you to go through all that. I want you to get the power first, so that you won't even be aware that shit is happening. Because I didn't know all that I knew when this shit started out. 6 years ago, I was getting cursed up the hoo-ha. I had experience in magic, even as a child. And I practiced magic beforehand. The problem is, I was a believer of God, and I didn't take it seriously. There was two problems. I believed in God, and I didn't take magic seriously. So I was getting cursed up the hoo-ha for 6 years. So I ended up going to jail because I thought people were actually insulting me in the street. I had a lot of problems, a lot of difficulty navigating through society because I thought people were after me. I thought things were coming after me, blah, 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 blah. It was all in my head. Figuratively speaking, it was all in my head. So these guys have a tendency to try to take away my toys. They have a tendency to try to take away my toys. And Andrew Tate, to me, feels like it was an attempt to take away my toys, which was successful, I guess. And the reason why, but I'm just being petty. I'm joking around here, more or less. But the real reason why I'm butthurt about the Andrew Tate situation is he's looking at other influencers. He's looking at Aiden Ross. He's looking at Neon. He's looking at young, impressionable teenage, young adults and teenagers. It's kind of creepy. And whatever, but that's not the point. The point is here. When all those people turned their backs on him, I was one of the only people that was on his side. And like I say, I don't know if that shit was fake or not. But if it wasn't fake, the only reason why you out of jail is thanks to me. If it wasn't fake. And you know that. And Andrew Tate knows that. You know, I'm too vocal. I made too many videos. There's no way he has no idea who I am. There's no fucking way. No effing fucking way he has no idea who I am. No fucking way. But he doesn't want to acknowledge. So he sits there and acknowledges people that already have big channels. He acknowledges people with big channels, big money. But he doesn't acknowledge the little man. And if you listen to Andrew Tate, he does not acknowledge the little man. You know, we're brokies. He refers to us as brokies. I mean, I guess in some sense I understand he's trying to motivate us to not be broke. So, you know, I don't want to be a brokey. So you go up and get out and do something. Okay, sorry. That's the Outkast song. You got to get up, get out and get something. Don't spend all your life trying to get high. Anyways. So, you know, so that's why I'm butthurt with the whole Andrew Tate shit. Cause I'm like, bro, this nigga, he's fucking his nose, the entirety of his torso is up Aiden's Ross ass. So it's kind of fucked up. You know, it's kind of fucked up. This guy is sitting there talking about he's a revolutionary. The only thing you ever did that was revolutionary was call a girl a bitch. And that's pretty much it. That's it. That's it. What did Andrew Tate ever do? Name me one thing Andrew Tate ever did. Except, oh well, he did win a couple titles in kickboxing 13 years ago. Since then, he hasn't done anything. Andrew Tate doesn't do shit. Like, look at his fucking videos. He doesn't do anything. He's always in his house or in a car or not doing anything. He's never working. I never saw Andrew Tate work. There's no videos of Andrew Tate working. Zero. None. Zilch. Nada. Zip. Nil. Niet. Nine. Not zero. No, for real. It's true. Like, look it up. Look it up. The proof is in the pudding. I'm not making this up. Dude, the dude doesn't do nothing. He hasn't done anything in 5 to 6 years. At all. Like, nothing. Like, the last time the first time we saw it was on fucking that stupid show, Fresh and Fit. Some more guys that put gel in their hair and get fucking body tats, you know, just to go scream at some fucking girls. Tell some girls to get the fuck out their fucking studio, bro. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let me crack a beer to that. I'm gonna crack a beer to that, bro. Yeah, bro. Nah, dog. Like, nah, man. Y'all niggas lame, bro. Like, Anyways, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. I feel like it's messed up, man. All I'm saying, guys, is stop falling for this shit, dude. Like, everything is a lie. This is the problem I have with people. It's selective lies. Life is a selective lie, bro. It's like scientists are coming up with fucking theories that life is a simulation. The way y'all are acting, okay, I believe you, right? Life is a fucking simulation. You're right. But the thing is, if I start talking, I'll be like, you know, God ain't real. It's a fucking simulation. Motherfucking scientist is gonna be like, whoa. I didn't say that. Whoa, chill. What you mean, chill? You said it's a fucking simulation. Is it a simulation? Yes or no? If it's a simulation, God ain't real. Period. And a story. You can't tell me life is a simulation, but there's still something real. Like, well, there has to be something real behind it, but there's nothing real in it. Like, if this is a simulation, everything is fake. But people keep falling for shit any fucking ways. Even though people are aware of that notion. Even though people are aware that life is a lie. It's a selective lie. Y'all are choosing what's a lie or not. That means you have a difficulty accepting your fate. You have difficulty accepting your fate because it's a lie. You can't tell me Tiger Woods winning the GPA tour is a lie, right? But then you're gonna tell me a panel of swole dudes with tattoos screaming at girls that they're bitches and they need to get the fuck out and shit like that is real, bro. Like, how is that real? But Tiger Woods winning the GPA is fake. Right? You see where I'm getting at? I mean, like, you know, that Formula One is a setup. It's bullshit. It's all for money. Okay, but that's real though. Andrew Tate is real though. That's real. Like, no, for real. Like, you know, okay, I like listening to football. Spirits don't like that I like listening to football because spirits are trying to remove football because motherfuckers are taking too much steroids and they're running at motherfuckers at 90 miles an hour, hopped up on steroids with helmets made of metal. Paclow, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers got concussions up the hoo-ha. So I don't hope so, but football might disappear. But I don't hope so. But I know spirits don't like it when I watch football because motherfuckers are actually in motherfucking pain playing that stupid ass game. So, you know, but that's fake though. Football is fake. Man, it's all lies. They paid the referee and shit like, okay, so that's fake. You see where I'm getting at though? Like, that's fake, but everything on YouTube is real. Like, you believe everything you hear on YouTube, but that's fake though. Like, a sports that's been around for 75 years is fake. 75 years, it's fake. I'm not saying it's not fake. I completely agree. I'm extremely sure that there are some matches that are paid and motherfuckers are paid to lose or they're paid to win, or even worse, it's all a fucking setup and everybody knows who's gonna win and who's gonna lose at the end. It's just a fucking political statement. It's just for fashion, right? The only problem is why they're getting concussions if it's just a fashion show. You know what I mean? So there's that part. There's that little tidbit right there. Anyways, I'm not trying to defend football here. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to wake the masses up, man. And this fucking y'all, okay, we're not as big as these fucking losers are, true. But they can't stop all of us. If we stand up and we finally tell everybody to shut your damn mouth, I'm pretty sure everybody's going to shut their goddamn mouth. Because there's millions of us and 100 of them. Okay? There's millions of us and 100 of them. So they might be swollen shit. But I think we can take them. I think we can take them. If we all put a little bit of effort together, I think we can take them. I'm positive about our chances of success. It's not funny. I'm trying to make it light. But it's not funny, man. It's not funny, but yeah, you can laugh because the girls don't give a fuck too. The girls are playing a role too. Like they're paid to let themselves get berated. You know what I mean? And these girls are kind of like, well, I don't give a fuck. That's a real woman problem. That's a real woman problem. Women don't give a fuck about other women. That's true. That is very true. And you want to know why that's true? Because they don't teach each other. Men will teach each other. Women don't teach each other. They don't like to teach and they don't like to listen. They don't like to learn or teach. And that's a very bad trait. Very bad trait. And that has to change. So that's true. I'm going to give you that. But that's not what these guys are talking about. These guys are just calling women bitches. That's all they're doing. Or referring or alluding to them being a bitch. Or a 304, a hoe. That's all they're doing. And that's it. You know what I mean? It is fucked up. And then you get fucked up. You end up going out with fucked up people. When you're not using the laws of attraction, you end up going out with fucked up people that believe the garbage. They believe that, like, women think, like, I've been out with certain types of women that believe that they're supposed to be like that and that there is no other way of being, which is to me completely absurd. It's completely absurd. And she's not gonna, at least if there was another woman to tell her that, nah, there are other avenues of living. At least if there was another teacher, a woman teacher, because women don't listen to men. And that's true. I'm going to give you that. That's another point. Women don't listen to men. They never listen to men. So they can't learn. And they don't want to. And they feel like they don't have to because they're women. And it is a problem. But that's not what these guys are talking about, like I said before. They're talking about something completely different. They're talking about, like, what they're dressing, how they're dressing, the income that they're making, blah, 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 blah. That's irrelevant. The income is none of your business. The income that they're making is none of your business. Nobody has to know how much you make. It's nobody's business. Even on a date, you're not obligated to say how much you make. You could say an estimation, but you don't have to say how much you make. It's personal. It's a very personal question. It's something, it's like you're making me jinx myself. I might say, I'll make $50,000, and then boom, the next day I get fired. You know what I mean? You're making me jinx myself. I don't want to jinx myself, So these guys are not teachers, man. They're not teachers. They're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. It looks like they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but they're not really doing what they're supposed to be doing. Because, like I said before, if I was like that, which thanks Lucifer's grace that I'm not, but if I was like that, there's 1,000 other things I would be doing, bro. Like, I'd be opening up businesses, I'd be opening up stores, blah blah blah. I'd be grinding, and I'm not like that, and I still grind. I'm still a grinder. I don't need to be 300 pounds of muscles to grind, to do business. I mean, sure, physically you look good, aesthetically it looks good, but it's not an obligation. I mean, like, it doesn't have, your muscles have nothing to do with my fucking business, with how much money I can make. Your brain is going to tell me how much money I can make. I'm not going to, if I see a dude, if you're fucking full of muscles and shit, and you start talking to me about business, I might not even listen because I'm already judging you off of the fact that you might be a meathead that came out the fucking gym, hopped up on fucking steroids or cocaine, talking about you got a 401k, blah, 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 blah. Yes, it's a judgment. Yes, I'm being prejudiced. But let's face it, in the world of today, can you blame me? Like, you know what I mean? In a world like today, can you really blame me, bro? Like, I'm gonna have some prejudice about, the way you look. I'm not gonna take you seriously. You know what I mean? And that's just the truth. You're not. It's the truth, man. Like, you're not gonna impress the business guy because you're swole. Like, the business guy is not going to take you seriously. You're going to have to work twice as hard as a person that looks normal. If you're a swole dude with tattoos and shit, and you want to open a business, you're going to have to work twice as hard than somebody like me. Twice as hard, because everybody thinks you're stupid. Because you're muscly. So people think you're just dumb. So you're actually making your situation worse. But I'm not saying you shouldn't train. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. But, you know, realize where the fuck you live. Like, realize what planet you're on. I don't feel like these people know what planet they're on, bro. Like, I don't think they know where they live at. These people don't know where they live at, man. And the girls, like I was saying, well, they don't give a shit. They get a paycheck. But the thing is, you're ruining everything for all the generation of women that are coming after. You might be gratified. It's instant gratification. Y'all YouTubers are looking for instant gratification. Period. They're looking for instant gratification. This is what this is. This is instant gratification, because none of what you're doing right now is going to help out in the near future. And you know that. You are already aware of that. You're just getting the check for today. And then tomorrow you're going to have to check where the other check is coming from. It won't be from the same place. So it's instant gratification. It's like masturbation. Watching these fucking videos is like masturbation, man. It's absurd. Ridiculous. So I don't know, man. Like, look, I'm trying to warn you guys, bro. I'm trying to, like, a lot of people think that I'm going to disappear. A lot of people think that they're going to make me disappear. A lot of people think I'm going to disappear, or they're going to make me disappear, or some shit like that. A lot of people think that. A lot of people. People I know. People that are close to me. Lovers, past lovers, friends. A lot of people hate me. A lot of people hate me. Because they're jealous. Because they can't think the way that I think. Because they haven't done the work in order to correctly express themselves through life. You know? So a lot of people are petty. A lot of people are jealous, and a lot of there's YouTubers too. There's a lot of YouTubers that wants my demise. But I'm gonna tell you this: before that day happens, I'm gonna see your demise first. That I guarantee you. And once you're out, then you're gonna see me go up, and then you're gonna watch me, and then you're gonna be in my shoes, and you're gonna wait for my demise. That's what the fuck is gonna happen. I guarantee you that shit, because it's instant gratification. It's not real. My videos are timeless. You'll be able to watch this shit 100 years from today, and it'll still be relevant, because I'm talking about spirituality and magic and physics. I mean, shit, who knows? Maybe in 20 years we'll be able to time travel. There's a black doctor that already is on the way to discovering time travel. He came with the solution that if he can freeze the atoms, time would slow down into a contained environment, which makes sense. So I wish him the best of luck. I hope he makes it. Maybe he already did. Who knows? A black man. So like I said, my video is going to withstand the test of time. And it's not those guys' videos are not going to withstand the test of time, because what they're talking about is extremely surface level. It's extremely surface level. And I understand it's entertainment. It's entertainment. It's just a job. It's entertainment. I get it. But it's not helping anybody. It's making things worse, because believe it or not, you might feel like nobody's stupid enough to believe the shit that comes out of your mouth, but that's not true. I, that's not true. People believe these motherfuckers. Like, people believe every fucking word of what these people say. Every goddamn word. And it's not just them, the government too. People believe in the government. People believe in garbage. They believe in religion. They believe in the government. They believe in influencers. You know, they believe everything they see. People believe anything they see, just anything. Anything the government presents them, they fucking eat it up. Because the government is real, but the sky is fake. Right? Because the sky is fake, but the government's real. That's how we thinking today. The sky is fake. History was a lie. The sky is fake, but the government and the money that he's giving me is real. Okay. If you say so, you know what I mean? I don't understand your logic, but hey, if it makes sense to you, it makes sense to me. You know what I mean? So what are we gonna do here? We're gonna keep do I have a solution? I don't have a solution. I didn't come here with making this video with a solution in hand. I don't have a solution. The only solution I have is to tell you not to fucking trust in that garbage. Manifest whoever you want. If you want a toxic girlfriend, manifest a toxic girlfriend. If you want a sweet girlfriend, manifest a sweet girlfriend, man. She'll come around. It depends on what you want. If you're going around with a fucking fishing pole and you got to put some lure. You got to put a lure on it. But if you're putting worms and you want to catch a goddamn whale and shit, but you keep catching trout, it's because you won't have the right lure, bro. You're losing the trout lure. You got to use the whale lure. Period. That's it and that's all. You know, oh, but no, instead, you're going to listen to a bunch of people that are very real. Very real people on a very real platform. You know, you're going to listen to the very real things that these very real people on that very real platform are saying instead of trusting yourself. Instead of trusting yourself, instead of having confidence in yourself, instead of believing in yourself, you rather believe a lie because you want to fit in, because you don't want to look weird, you don't want to look like you're not part of the gang. It's absurd. It's ridiculous. You guys are flipping the fuck out, man. Now we got a war. I'm not going to talk about that fucking war. I don't fucking believe in wars. I don't believe in wars. Not anymore. After the fucking World Trade Center shit happened, I don't fucking believe in anything the fucking government fucking tells me. At all. I don't believe what the fuck TV says. Nothing. Unless I see it with my own eyes, it didn't happen. Unless I see it with my own eyes, it didn't fucking happen, bro. That's how I see shit. That's what we doing. If I don't see it with my own two eyes, it did not happen. Fuck it. And even if I see it with my eyes, I'm still gonna doubt that it happened. You don't know why? Because I actually believe that everything is fucking not real. I actually believe that shit. I think this is a goddamn simulation. I fucking believe that shit. 100%. This is the fucking Matrix. This is the Matrix. And I keep telling you, you can use the Matrix to your fucking wills and whims. But you're not listening. No, instead you're going to listen to some fucking dumbass that doesn't do shit at all. Period. You telling you're a broke ass bitch. You're a broke ass worthless bitch all day. Instead of believing in yourself. You rather get insulted than Y'all went to school or not? Because school was fake too. You know that, right? School was fucking bullshit. You know that, right? It was fucking garbage. Well, my school was trash. Like, if your school was garbage, my school was trash. And if your school was trash, my school was compost. You know what I mean? Like, it was bad. Trash. Why you think I had to learn everything myself? Because my school was garbage. It was garbage, bro. Garbage. Like, you couldn't do worse than my school. Like, my fucking elementary school was one of the worst schools ever. Literally. Like I went to school. I went to Viking school. I didn't go to school. I went to Viking school. I went to fucking punch a nigga in the mouth school. I went to fucking break a chair on somebody's back school. I went to motherfuckers or throwing chairs at the teacher school. That's the kind of school I went at. It was garbage. I didn't learn shit. How can you let a bunch of kids, 500 fucking kids, dumbfounded, and then you release them in the wild, and then you're gonna be like, this shit is real. This looks real to you. So this wasn't a setup to you. This don't look like somebody knew what the fuck they was doing when they did it. This is real to you. This is what you call real. Kill yourself. Kill your fucking self. Not for real. Do yourself a favor and die. Shit. How can you say that shit real? It's on fucking purpose. Sorry, white people. I have to throw you into the bus there. But it is what it is. I still love y'all. But your government is garbage. And I know because I experienced it firsthand. And I'm still experiencing it right now. So all of us are just traced back. There's people walking around. They like, well, the government doesn't look at me. Yeah, there's nothing. Bro, the government has been surveying you since you was a child in fucking preschool, bro. Like, they know your every fucking movements. They know when you shit. They know when you sleep. They know everything. They know everything. If you feel like that, it's probably because you're playing your role and they don't have a reason to fuck with you. But the day that you'll be feeling yourself and you'll step out of line, you gonna see. You gonna find out if they don't know who you are. You gonna find out. So anyways, man, now I'm treading on conspiracy theory land here, man. I don't want to do that, but it is a conspiracy. I find this is a fucking conspiracy, man. What is this war against women going on right now, bro? There's no fucking wars. I understand regular everyday women are a little bit fucked up today, but that's normal because motherfuckers are paying prostitutes, no pun intended, no offense meant. They're paying prostitutes to go on TV shows to act like they're real women, to act like they can't defend themselves, let the fucking guy call her all kinds of fucking names and all kinds of fucking garbage, throw her fucking ass out, and that's the end of the fucking day. That's the end of the fucking day. What are we doing? And then you wondering why there's a war in fucking Palestine and the fucking Palestine are attacking the Hamas or the Hamas attacking Palestine. That's the fucking reason why. Because of shit like this. Damn it, man. It's not rocket science, bro. It's not rocket science, my dude. Like, it's not complicated. Anyways. So I don't have a solution. I don't know what to do. All I know is laws of attraction. Thanks Lucifer for the laws of attraction. Thanks all seven hells for the laws of attraction. Thank you Lilith for being a badass bitch. Pardon my insubordination, but I had to say it. Thank you, spirits and gods, for being real. For being real. Because apparently, all this garbage, all these scripts, all that money, and all those, how do you call it? All those props, and all those people behind and in front of the camera, all those people are real compared to you guys, right? I'm having a manic episode right now, bro. Number 6. And all those people in front of the camera, that's real. That's real to you. But everything else is fake. Hey, man. Can I get her? So what are we gonna do? We're gonna keep following this shit. Like I said, man, there's 100 of them. They're pretty big, but there's millions of them. We can take them. We can take them. We can take them. This is easy work. This is easy work. We can take them, man. There's enough of us, man. He can't get all of us, man. And women, those women aren't better either, man. I'm trying to salvage the women's situation right now, but these women are fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. That's a contradiction, but but it's true. I'm gonna give you another point. That's 3 points. I'm gonna give you another point. It's true that women nowadays are a little bit fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. It's true. But it's not their fault. They have to deal with abuse. They had to deal with abuse for eons because they're the lower species, and on the food chain, big fish eat smaller fish. So women got the bad end of the stick on that deal. They got the wrong end of the stick on that deal, man. And so it's kind of normal nowadays that they're fucked up, because we fucked them up, and we're still fucking them up. Shit is fucked up. So one thing I would do if I was so like that and I had a bunch of tattoos and I could put gel in my hair so it could stand like this and shit. Like I would try to be a good example. I would try to be a good example, romantically. I would try to show romantically what a couple is supposed to look like, what a teacher is supposed to look like, what a father is supposed to look like. That's what I would do. But that's just my opinion. I wouldn't go around town trying to make shows and, pay girls to let me call them all kinds of names. You know what I mean? That's some kinky shit right there, bro. Some kinky ass shit right there, man. Shit's got to change. Shit got to change. Shit got to change, bro. Because I give women too many chances, maybe. But I don't feel, the women I meet, I don't feel like they're like those women that I see on these fucking YouTube videos. I don't see it. It's not the same. They might be 1 or 2 or 3, but I don't feel like when I converse with a woman in the streets or whatever, I don't feel like I'm talking trash. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I'm talking the trash, bro. Like, but there are some women that do believe in all the garbage. There are some women that believe in all the nonsense, and they have bad attitudes because of it, and they're toxic. They're fucking toxic, and there are toxic women. But like I said, if you're going around town just trying to dip your chip into some dip, then don't expect much. Don't be mad. This is what you wanted. You wanted to dip your chip in the dip. You dip the chip and you move the fuck on. Don't start trying to fucking do this, that, and this and that with her, man. It ain't gonna work. Because that's not what you asked for. You asked for dips and chips. That's what you're gonna get. The day that you ask for more, you gonna get more. But right now, you didn't ask more. You asked for chips and dips. So that's exactly what the fuck I'm gonna give you, some chips and some dips. So don't fucking complain, because that was your plan when you got out the house. Your plan wasn't to marry somebody today. Your plan wasn't to start a relationship. Your plan was to get some chips and some dips. Some fucking donuts. You got the fucking donut. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, you got the fucking donut. You know what I mean? But then dudes keep going in this vicious circle. They get the donut, but then they think like that's how you got to get women. You know what I mean? No, you got to change your shit. If you want a different kind of woman, you got to change your shit according to the woman that you want. Period. So maybe you got to change attitude. Maybe you got to change your mentality. Maybe you got to change the way you dress. Maybe you got to change where you work at. Maybe you got to change where you live at. You got to change something. It depends. It depends on what you want. You know? But niggas are walking around asking for fish and chips, fish and dips, whatever. Fish and dip. Yeah, they ask. They asking for fish. They asking for chips and dip. They getting the chip and dip, and then they complaining because that's the only thing they got. But that's the only thing you asked for. Same thing goes for women too, by the way. But you know, you cool. You're fine. Whatever. So I don't know, man. We got to decide. Either everybody is real. Either everything is real, or everything's fake. There's no middle ground. There's no middle ground. There's no middle ground. Either everything is fake or everything is real. You can't fucking tell me everything is fake and then one thing's real. You can't do that, bro. It's the equivalent of, it's like me and you are walking outside and you tell me, yo, did you know everything is fake? I'm like, nah, I didn't know. And then I start asking you, is that fake? And then you tell me, yeah, man. And then is this fake? And then you tell me, yeah. Okay, but is that fake? And then you tell me no. And then I ask you, well, how come that's not fake, but everything else is? I thought everything was fake. Everything is fake, but just not that. What? Wait, what? This is absurd. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous subject, and it's a ridiculous thing to talk about. It's ridiculous. You know, it's a smart thing to talk about. What I said makes sense, and it's entertaining. But the thing, at the same time, this is ridiculous. Like, you know, it's absurd. It's funny because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't follow the laws of logic. And no one wants to admit it. That's the worst part. The worst part is no one wants to admit that notion doesn't make sense. No one. But people are reading books. They studying at school. They reading books. They reading books telling them life is a simulation. Everything is fake. Even me, I'm like, this is a Matrix. I don't say everything is fake. By the way, I don't say everything is fake. I say this is the Matrix. And the Matrix is actually real. I believe that the Matrix is real. You know what I mean? I believe the Matrix is a tool that you can use to your own benefit. That's what I believe. But I don't believe that it's real. I know it's not real. It's a Matrix. It's not flesh and bone. It's not organic. It's prepared. It's pre-made. It's pre-cooked. You know what I mean? So I don't see it that way. But to me, that makes sense. That would make more sense if you explain to me the same way I just explained to you. It would make more sense because then I know how you fucking see shit. You know what I mean? Like, then I understand that, okay, for him, there are some things that don't make sense and he doesn't believe in, but then again, there are certain things that he's willing to get in touch with or in line with, you know, so that makes sense to me. You know, that makes sense to me, bro. But you can't tell me everything is fake, and then you know, all of a sudden, out the clear blue sky on the second Sunday, that you know, all of a sudden, there's 3,000 wars happening all over the globe, and that shit real. Either it's fake or it's not. Because you can't tell me the sky is fake. Because I will believe the sky way before I believe CNN. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'll believe the sky way before I believe CNN. So you can't tell me the sky is fake, but whatever's going on in the news is real. That shit don't make sense, man. It's illogical, man. It doesn't make sense, bro. Shit, man. I'm gonna leave Andrew Tate alone, man. He's gonna start crying and shit if I keep going. You know, like, I'll leave Andrew Tate alone, bro. Like, because he's kind of a disappointment, man. Like, I expected a whole lot more. I thought like a bunch of shit was gonna happen, man. I don't know, bro. I thought he was gonna blow this shit out the water, man. Like, I had too much faith in one man. But he's not one man. I was there too. I was there with him. You know, I was doing the shit at the same time. So it felt good to me to have some backup. You know what I mean? It felt good to me to have some backup. This nigga wasn't backup. He was a goddamn mole. Fuck. He looks like a mole too. And it's just me, or he's getting uglier and uglier. Like, his beard is all weird. His face is weird. His beard is weird. Like, it's like, you know, for some reason he can't get a hold of his barber or whatever. Like, his stylist, he never wears a shirt. You know, well, that's his problem. There's people like that. There's people that don't like to wear a shirt. That's a thing. But it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Well, he's not ugly. He's not ugly, but he looks weird. He looks different. He looks different than he used to. But I don't know, man. Like, the thing too. The worst thing, that's true. Before I give compliments to the dude, the worst thing too, there's the fucking accusations too. And I really hope nothing happened, bro. Like, I really hope nothing happened. But one thing's for sure. He's not off the hook yet. He's not off the hook yet, because the thing is, women tend to get confused very easily. So, you know, like, it's when you know what to do and how to speak, it's very easy to confuse a woman, you know, and they're not the biggest thinkers. So I don't know. I don't feel like he's off the hook. I mean, I know there's women that came out and said that nothing happened, he didn't do that, but they could just be brainwashed and shit. Like, you know, they could be brainwashed. They could be brainwashed. And I've said this before. If he did it, I don't support that. You know, if he didn't do it, then he's cool. But if he did it, I don't support that. I'm gonna drop the nigga like a bag of potatoes. I already dropped him like a bag of potatoes. But you know, the way I dropped him like a bag of potatoes right now is a lot less worse than if he did that shit. You know, like, you know, and I really hope not. And I really hope not, bro. I really hope not. I'm not kidding. Like, I really hope not. But anyways, my problem with him is the lack of motivation that he has. Like, he's acting like he's motivated. He's not motivated. He's never out of his house. He's not doing anything. He's staying in one place. Well, I guess he can't really leave Romania right now because of that thing. But I don't know, man. There's like nothing to do in Romania or something. Like, I don't know. Like, where's the business? Where's the work? Where's everything? Like, the guy is always after Aiden Ross. He's always after Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross this, Aiden Ross that, blah, blah, blah. Aiden Ross. Like he's looking at like not small YouTubers, but he's looking at young YouTuber channels, and he's trying to get the young YouTubers to join his shit and blah blah blah. It's kind of weird. It's weird. It's a weird perverted grandpa feeling, like pervert granddad. Like that, the handsy uncle, like, you know what I mean? Like it's weird. I don't get it. And I'm starting not to care. I'm starting to lose interest. And I think a lot of people are going to start losing interest because this doesn't make any sense. You need people like me. You need me. You don't know why you need me. You need me because I can sniff bullshit. I can sniff bullshit. I'm a bullshit detector. I'm a garbage bullshit detector. You need me. You can't get rid of me, bro. You need me. Without me, you're gonna be a moron. If I'm not in your life, you're gonna end up a moron. You need me. You can't get rid of me. You'll be stupid if I'm not around. It's 4:44 on the hour. It's 4:44 right now. 4:44 p.m. So, hold up. Do I have my watch so I can show you? Well, now it's 4:45. So 4:45. Well, it says 5:45, but it's 4:44. It's 5:45. So, anyways, man, shit is weird. Shit is weird, man. Shit is weird, bro. Like, anyways, man, I'm gonna stop the video right there before I get killed and shit. I'm gonna stop it right now before I get killed, bro. But this was a fun video, and I think I'm gonna do another one. I think I'm gonna do another one like this. This was very fun, and I hope you wake the fuck up after listening to this video, bro. Like, I hope you wake up, man. I hope this wakes you up, bro, because we can't keep doing this to each other, man. Women got to stop attacking dudes, especially good dudes, because that's a bitch move right there. I'm sorry, ladies, but y'all doing bitch shit. Like, pardon my language, but it's a bitch move, man. Like, you're not gonna attack the bad guy, you're gonna attack the good guy. Like, the bad guy, you're not gonna do nothing, but once you're out of the relationship with the bad guy, then you start acting up with the good guy. Don't act up with the good guy. Don't act up with the good guy. You know what I mean? Just because I'm a good guy, that doesn't mean I'm gonna tolerate your bullshit, and then I look like a bad guy because I don't tolerate your trash. That ain't cool. Why don't you act the same way? Act the same way with the other guy. like act the same way with the other guy. Don't come around here. Oh, he ain't gonna hit me, or he ain't gonna do nothing. So I'ma just nah. Act the same fucking way that you used to act with the other guy. What the fuck? What is wrong with you? Fucking respect me, man. Like, it's bitch shit, man. And y'all do that. All of you do that, and that's fucking fucked up. It's fucked up. Go take your revenge on the people that you should take revenge on. Don't take it out on me. I'm just trying to love you, man. I'm trying to build a life with you. I'm trying to take you out to dinner. I'm trying to I'm trying to be a good boy. I'm trying to be a good boy, man. Why you doing this to me? Go do that to the other motherfucker. Shit. That's a bitch move. It's a bitch move. So for real, not for real. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. But for real, we gotta stop. We gotta stop this. This is insane. Like, we're gonna kill each other, man. This is gonna end up all out war. And I'm not gonna lie. Shit. That's a war that I'm not gonna survive. That's a war that I'm not gonna survive. I'm not gonna survive that war, man. Cause I'm not gonna survive that war, man. There's gonna be too much dudes on us. You know, I might be part of the people that would defend the women against the men if a war like that ever happens. But yo, like, that's not a war we're gonna survive, man. They're gonna kill us, man. Cause there's more of them than there are of us. There's more morons than there are good dudes. And of course we're gonna protect you because we're too stupid. We're too much of goody two shoes to be like, man, fuck these girls. We can't do it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we can't do it. Like right now, it might seem like we're capable of doing that. But if an all-out war happened like that, yeah, dudes would help you out. Like, of course, obviously. But that's not, we don't have to wait until that happens, man. Let's just respect each other. You know? Let's just love each other. Let's just respect each other. And I don't give a fuck if you want a nigga with money. I don't give a fuck if you want a hoe. I don't care. That's none of my business. I will say this though. You don't have to be rich to be with a beautiful woman. And a beautiful woman shouldn't need to see your bank account to respect you. Because at the end of the day, you are a person living on earth. And if you're walking around town and people are disrespecting you like that, it might be because of something else. Because that's not normal. It's not normal to disrespect somebody that you never seen before in your fucking life. It's not normal. The person doing that needs medication. That person needs to be in the hospital. That shit's not normal. So respect each other, love each other, man, and you don't need to have the trillions of dollars. You could be a broke ass nigga and still have a girlfriend. Trust me, shit happens. Of course, nobody wants to encourage it, but let's face it, in the world of today, with the COVID garbage and the government trying to kill everybody on the goddamn planet for no apparent reason, well, guess what, ladies? You're gonna have to get used to broke ass niggas because shit is not going down. You know what I mean? It is not going down. And you ain't gonna be broke. And men, don't go out with lazy ass women that don't want to help you out in your fucking business. If you got a business, or if you actually grinding, or you got a business, or you actually have something in your life that you're trying to create, don't go out with a woman that's not gonna help you. Don't go out with a woman that's just gonna sit there and just let you do all the work. Don't do that. You know what I mean? You might be broke, but at least you got a plan. And if she ain't down with the plan, don't fuck with that. You don't need to fuck with it. You know? So believe in yourself. And same shit goes for the ladies too. Vice versa. So, you know, but it's more for men because men have a lot more difficulty. Men have a lot more difficulty with that because women don't, there's a lot of women that don't, it's like they want it all right now. They don't want to work for it. They want it all right now. They don't want to work for it. That's fine. You can do it however you want to get it, how you live. But it shouldn't be the trope for every woman on the planet. I mean, give me a fucking break. You know what I mean? Did you imagine if all the women talk like that? Dog. And they already kind of are? Dog. Like, life would be impossible. Because the thing is, you're a single unit family. How are you supposed to get rich without any fucking support? You know what I mean? How are you supposed to make this money without any fucking support? The first line of defense is the wife. The first line of defense is the wife. I mean, you're supposed to be the first line of defense. The first line of defense is the girlfriend. She's supposed to be the first line of defense if you're really about that life, if you really want those millions. that you talking about, if you really want that business that you talking about, if you really about that life, then y'all should be a team. And y'all, you will make it. If you guys work as a team, y'all's gonna make it. You might spend a couple months broke. You might spend 5 to 6 months broke, but I guarantee you, after that 5 or 6 months or that year, y'all gonna get out of that shit. And there's a lot of people that get out of the trouble that they at. I mean, like, it's not even trouble, it's just life. That's not even trouble, that's just life, bro. You're just living your life. That's called living your life. That's called living your life, man. So nowadays, people, you got fake actors, you got actors like those Andrew Tates. You know, you got Andrew Tates. That's what I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna call them Andrew Tates. You know, so those Tates, you know what I mean? Not titties, but Tates. You know, like, you know, it's they're making it rough. They're changing the paradigm. They're shifting your paradigm. They're shifting your vision. They're shifting your dimension. See, it's happening right now because I'm speaking about it. As I'm speaking about it, my dimension is shifting. You know what I mean? So now I got to go cleanse this garbage that I just put in my head and that I just spoke with my mouth. I got to go clean that shit after I'm done doing this video because it's changing my dimension. And that's not the dimension that I live in. I don't live in that sort of dimension. I don't live in that sort of nonsense, you know. Even though they might have a point here and there, I'm not going to lie. And I have stated a couple points. But, you know, but that's pretty much it. That's as far as it goes. You know, you're still changing my paradigm. You're still shifting it. And I don't like it. You know, and you shouldn't like it either. Nobody should. Because that's not the kind of life you want to live. You don't want to live a life where you're alone, poor, broke, blah, blah, blah. That's not how shit's supposed to be. Everybody's supposed to have a business. Everybody's supposed to have a trade. And it's normal to find someone that you want to lay down with at night and have some children and shit, whatever. That's normal. There's nothing wrong with it. So don't feel bad because you want that. But don't feel bad because you don't have it either. And that's easier said than done, of course. But if you're angry because you don't have it, then you're going to keep not having it. You see what I mean? See what I'm getting at? Did you get any of that? Rick and Morty. So, this video is too damn long. I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out. Have a good one.